Many people notice a surprising change sometime after the age of 40. After eating a meal, especially lunch or dinner, they suddenly feel tired. Their energy drops, their concentration becomes weaker, and sometimes they even feel like taking a nap. When they were younger, eating a meal rarely caused this level of fatigue. Meals simply provided energy that helped them continue with the day. But in midlife, the experience can feel different. A full meal may create a heavy, sleepy feeling that makes productivity more difficult. At first, many people assume that the problem is simply overeating or poor sleep. While those factors can certainly contribute, there are also deeper biological reasons behind why people feel more tired after meals as they age. One of the most important factors involves blood sugar regulation. After eating, the body begins breaking down carbohydrates into glucose, which enters the bloodstream and provides energy for cells. In younger adults, the body usually manages this process efficiently. The hormone insulin helps move glucose from the bloodstream into cells where it can be used for energy. However, as people age, the body's sensitivity to insulin may gradually decrease. This means the body may release more insulin in response to meals, which can cause blood sugar levels to rise and fall more dramatically. When blood sugar drops quickly after a meal, the brain may interpret this as a signal that energy is low. This sudden drop can lead to feelings of fatigue, sleepiness, and difficulty concentrating. Another factor involves digestion itself. Digestion is an energy-demanding process. When food enters the stomach, the body redirects blood flow toward the digestive system to help break down nutrients and absorb them efficiently. This process is sometimes referred to as the rest and digest response. As blood flow increases to the stomach and intestines, slightly less blood may circulate to other areas of the body, including the brain. While this shift is small, it can still create a feeling of reduced alertness after large meals. Hormonal signals released during digestion can also influence sleepiness. For example, certain foods trigger the release of hormones that promote relaxation and satiety. These hormones help signal that the body has received enough food. However, they can also create a calming effect that encourages the body to rest. Foods rich in carbohydrates can increase the availability of tryptophan in the brain, which supports the production of serotonin and melatonin. These chemicals play important roles in regulating mood and sleep. When their levels rise after a meal, the brain may interpret the signal as a cue to relax rather than remain highly alert. Metabolism also changes gradually with age. In earlier decades of life, metabolism tends to be faster and more flexible. The body can process large meals efficiently without significant energy fluctuations. After 40, metabolism often becomes slightly slower, meaning that food may remain in the digestive system longer. When digestion slows, the body may experience a prolonged rest and digest state that contributes to feelings of tiredness. Lifestyle habits can also influence how the body responds to meals. Many adults spend long hours sitting at desks or working on computers. Physical inactivity can make it harder for the body to regulate blood sugar and energy levels after eating. Large portions, especially meals high in refined carbohydrates or sugar, may further amplify this effect. Stress can also influence digestion and energy regulation. When the body experiences chronic stress, hormone patterns that regulate metabolism and digestion may become less balanced. This can make energy fluctuations after meals more noticeable. Although feeling tired after meals is common after 40, there are several strategies that can help maintain steadier energy levels throughout the day. One of the most effective approaches is adjusting the composition of meals. Meals that combine protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates tend to produce more stable blood sugar levels than meals that rely heavily on refined carbohydrates alone. For example, instead of eating a large portion of refined grains or sugary foods, combining whole grains with protein sources such as eggs, fish, beans, or nuts can help slow the release of glucose into the bloodstream. This slower release prevents sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels, allowing energy to remain more stable after eating. Portion size also plays an important role in post-meal energy levels. Very large meals require the digestive system to work harder and for longer periods of time. When the body directs significant energy toward digestion, feelings of fatigue may increase. Eating slightly smaller meals or dividing daily food intake into balanced portions throughout the day can reduce the intensity of the digestive workload. This approach often leads to more consistent energy levels. Meal timing can also influence how the body responds to food. Eating meals at regular times helps regulate circadian rhythms and metabolic signals. When meal timing becomes irregular, the body may struggle to coordinate digestion and energy production efficiently. Maintaining consistent meal patterns helps the body anticipate digestion and manage blood sugar more effectively. Physical movement after meals can also make a significant difference. Light activities such as walking for 10 to 15 minutes after eating can improve circulation and support blood sugar regulation. Movement encourages muscles to use glucose from the bloodstream, which helps prevent sudden spikes and crashes in energy levels. Many studies have shown that short walks after meals can improve metabolic health and reduce post-meal fatigue. Hydration is another important factor that influences energy levels. Even mild dehydration can make fatigue more noticeable. Drinking adequate water throughout the day supports circulation, digestion, and cellular metabolism. However, consuming very large amounts of sugary beverages can worsen blood sugar fluctuations and increase feelings of sleepiness. Sleep quality also influences how the body responds to meals. When sleep is insufficient or fragmented, the body becomes less efficient at regulating hormones involved in metabolism and appetite. Poor sleep can therefore amplify fatigue after eating. Maintaining consistent sleep habits helps the body regulate energy more effectively during the day. Stress management is equally important. Chronic stress can disrupt hormonal signals that regulate blood sugar and digestion. Relaxation practices such as breathing exercises, meditation, and spending time outdoors can help restore balance to these systems. Finally, it is important to remember that feeling relaxed after eating is not necessarily harmful. The body naturally shifts into a digestive state after meals, which encourages rest and nutrient absorption. The goal is not to eliminate this response completely, but to prevent excessive fatigue that interferes with daily activities. By adjusting meal composition, maintaining regular physical activity, supporting healthy sleep, and managing stress, many people are able to maintain stable energy levels even after meals. The body continues adapting throughout life, and small changes in daily habits can significantly improve how the body processes food and maintains energy.